Hi everyone, this is Carnivore Ron. I'm here. Let me show you. I'm gonna have my breakfast. I got 2 ribeye steaks. They're thin. I don't know if I'm gonna eat both of them, but they're pretty thin steaks. And also, I've got some butter here. So I guess I'm gonna be the steak and butter carnivore today. You can't help but know what's going on in the news today. And I'm not going to really comment on that, but I'm going to comment on the part that I think applies to many of us, or has in the past. Forgive me, I'm going to... Oh my God, that's so good. Getting back to what I was talking about, I've seen so many people on the so-called right side of the aisle get canceled through, social media. And I've seen now people on the left who have made comments about recent events get canceled, losing their job and stuff. I don't think either is appropriate, but that's the world we live in right now. Unfortunately, those of us who have been obese our whole life have experienced cancel culture through our whole life. Okay? We already know what it feels like to be turned down for work, for dating and mating opportunities. So being canceled is nothing new to us. I had to process something here that happened recently. My wife and I were celebrating a special event, and I told her, she said, well, it's cheaper if we just stay home and you fix some steaks or whatever. I said, no, I said, we're going to go out. So we went out. My wife has always noticed people staring at me when I go into a restaurant. This time, I noticed that for the first time in decades, I could fit in a booth. The waitress took us up to a booth, and I just okay, no problem. I was thinking, oh no, I want a table with a chair so I have room. But I slid in the booth. I had plenty of room. But what's interesting is that my wife noticed, Mrs. Ron, if you will, that there were no glaring stares at me. I no longer drew attention. I looked like everybody else. Now, I have to process that in my head. I'm just not quite sure how to process that. I weigh 260 pounds this morning, and I'm still considered morbidly obese, I believe. But how do I process that? That I now look like an ordinary person. It's too late in terms of affecting my career. I was self-employed because I really felt I had to be. How do I process that? I'm nearly 71 years old. I'm not looking for work anymore, but I'm getting by on what I have. I don't know what to say. I'm still processing this. The idea that I look like everybody else. And now, since my cataract surgery, which has to me been a great success, I no longer have to wear these to walk around every day. I still need to read labels. I still need these things now, but my life is so different now than it was before. Carnivore diet's done that. And I don't know what to say about it. I'm just having trouble processing all of this. So I guess with that said, do I look like a celebrity now? I guess with that said, I'm going to continue working on processing that. The carnivore diets made that possible for me, understanding nutrition in a way that I'm sure that 99% of the doctors out there don't understand. If I was going to advise you anything, I would say do your own research. Find out what works for you. And I'm just going to wish you all a happy day. I'm going to go eat my steaks now. And I don't know, go about my day. Look, you have a great day. Have the best time you can. I will talk to you later. This is Carnivore Ron. I'm signing out.